Welcome back to the latest environmental news update. First story. In order to cut down on car use and meet the European Union's air quality standards, Germany is considering free public transit in 5 cities. Germany missed the deadline to meet the EU's air pollution limits and therefore has to provide plans to make up for it. The free transit plan was detailed in a letter from the German government to the EU's Environment Commissioner, saying, quote, "Effectively fighting air pollution without any further unnecessary delays is of the highest priority for Germany." Germans have a special connection to their cars, which is no surprise considering the country is home to Volkswagen and BMW. However, it is not certain that free transit would significantly improve air quality or get residents out of their cars. Even more, people who would normally walk or bike may end up taking public transit as a result of such policy. Tokyo will soon be home to a new skyscraper, made out of 70 stories of wood. Japanese company Sumitomo Forestry plans to build a 1,150 feet tall timber tower that will be completed in 2041, the year of the company's 350th anniversary. The high-rise, called W350, will have a steel vibration control framework consisting of inner support columns and beams in order to protect against earthquakes. This new project represents a growing construction trend of building with wood in order to cut down on the greenhouse gas emissions created from manufacturing steel and iron. As for a potential fire hazard, very big blocks of wood are hard to set on fire, and fire engineers are able to calculate the size of wood needed to provide a protective layer. The company also argues that increased timber demand will promote better maintenance of forests and encourage communities to ensure their sustainability. And now, some local news. Michigan's largest utility, Consumers Energy, plans to stop using coal to generate electricity by 2040 and cut carbon emissions by 80%. The company services 6.7 million of the state's 10 million residents and plans to generate 40% of its power from renewable sources such as wind and solar energy by then. In order to combat climate change, the company's CEO, Patty Pope, stated, "We can do our part by reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and we also believe it doesn't have to cost more to do it. We believe we're going to be on the right side of history on this issue." Additionally, Consumers Energy has set goals for reducing its environmental footprint that includes saving 1 billion gallons of water, reducing waste sent to landfills by 35%, and restoring 5,000 acres of land in Michigan. The tire company Goodyear has received the Tire Technology International Award in the category of Environmental Achievement of the Year during the 2018 Tire Technology Expo in Hanover, Germany. Over the past few years, Goodyear worked with the United Soybean Board to develop soy-based technology to enhance tire performance, and the company won the award for their use of soybean oil in the tread compound of tires as a replacement for petroleum-based oil. The soybean oil improves the flexibility of rubber in cold weather, which gives the tire better traction in rain and snow. The oil also mixes easily with rubber compounds, increasing overall manufacturing efficiency. According to a news release, quote, "This type of win-win innovation will increasingly become the norm, rather than the exception, in the tire industry of the future." As the 2018 Winter Olympics draw to a close and the superhuman athletes head home, let's take a look at its lesser-known environmental legacy. The Pyeongchang Games were the first Winter Olympics to achieve the International Organization for Standardization 2121 certification, a standard designed to help events incorporate sustainable practices. The Games were estimated to generate 1.6 million metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions, and the organizing committee shared their environmental measures in a sustainability report that follows the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Initiatives include ensuring biodiversity in nearby areas and having operational staff members drive electric and hydrogen-powered vehicles. 6 newly built Olympic competition venues received green building certification, and 8 venues will be reused after the Games as winter sports facilities. That's all for this week's report. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos. Remember to keep spreading environmental awareness. See you next week.